To reach Buckingham Palace, we have different routes to reach. Same thing. Universal God is one. Two different religions, we reach there. That doesn't mean my route is correct and your route is wrong.
But I will allow me to tell you why I would disagree. It is, you can't just simply say there are many paths to the divine, because in one of the paths they might say God is someone like this, and I will say God is someone not. Allow me to finish. If they contradict and they saying no, it's okay. You know what? My God is like that. He doesn't have a son, and he has a son. And if you believe, when you have contradictory routes to God, then you can't just simply say it's okay, because the paths themselves are contradictory.
Same continuum, right?
So the cup knows that you exist.
Yes.
Do you believe in the same?
Yes. I believe in the total. What is not to believe in this?
Because if you assign consciousness to material like this, then you are saying this cup, for example, is a conscious. In fact, do you eat plants?
Yes.
Is plant conscious and part of God?
My plant is absolutely conscious.
Why are you eating it?
How does it matter?
So can you
Why
eat?
are you eating animals?
Wait. It's not. I don't have a problem eating animals because I have a different worldview about. Well,
It's a
you
different worldview.
you consider the plant, this leaf is part of God.
Correct.
Why are you eating it?
Why should I not eat it?
So you're eating God.
It is God.
It is God.
It's okay to eat God.
Your definition of God
Yeah.
is, in my
Is it
opinion,
okay-
wrong. And
Is it okay to eat Paramatma?
when you are part of Paramatma, what is eating and not eating is just to maintain the material part of this body that I'm eating it. Okay? But consciously, I'm the same as the plant. The plant has the same ability to say things. It talks at a different level. That I am
The
not-
plant knows you,
Yeah.
and
of course.
does the plant know your name?
It's not a
Does the
question
cup know your name?
Wait a minute. Have you ever gone to a garden?
Do you think the cup knows his name?
No. Have you ever gone to a garden?
I just came in the middle.
Have you ever
Okay.
gone to a garden? And did you ever talk to a plant?
I haven't personally.
I'll
no.
give you an example. Okay, an experiment to do. You take two plants in a potted plant. Yeah. You put it in your home. You talk to it every day. You play music. You put the other one in a calm place where nobody.
I know about the experiment.
This will work.
No, I know this experiment very well. But what I'm saying is, I'm questioning. I'm questioning. Does this plant know your name? You said yes.
The plant.
You're
knows
giving the
you.
plant knows your name.
What is name? What is your
What-
definition? Is name?
I have a name.
No.
Do you have a name?
This is just a. It is a
Does the
sign.
plant know that
It's
you?
just a sign.
Okay.
Nothing else.
Does the plant know that you are not a plant?
Yes.
Does the
It
plant know that you are a
definitely
human?
knows. Yes.
So
It
the plant
we are
knows.
different.
So the plant recognizes that you are a human,
Yes.
and you.
Plant is fully conscious.
Okay, fine.
It will
Fine.
recognize.
What about this cup? Does this cup know that you are a human?
Cup is made of the same material.
Fine.
as everything
So does
else.
this cup know that you are a human?
Body. There's no difference between the consciousness.
I understand
of
what
this
you're
cup
saying.
And your body.
Look, I understand. I understand what you're saying. But what I'm saying is, does this cup know that you are a human?
Yes.
It does.
Yes. The material of this.
So the cup is aware that you are a human being.
The cup is aware, but you are now overpowering it. You're controlling it. That's all. There
Go
is
ahead.
to it.
Is Paramat. So
No.
We gotta go.
I
Go ahead.
don't understand what
Okay,
is.
we gotta go.
I'm
That's
assuming you're a
not
Muslim,
understanding,
right?
yeah. I'm Muslim,
assuming you're a Muslim.
Alhamdulillah.
So, can I ask, why is...
No, I have
why
one
do you
question
call-
before asking.
No. Why do you call your God he? Why should it not be a she?
Because God describes himself.
No, he hasn't described anything.
If you allow me to answer the question that you asked.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Go ahead.
So God could have described himself with anything that he wanted, but in the Arabic language, you only have these two particular pronouns, right? In the Arabic language, the one who has power, if you allow me, you ask me a question and you don't want to
I'm here,
listen to the answer.
I'm right here.
But be receptive rather than be defensive and trying to look for a counter argument. Right. So God describes himself in the Arabic language with he. It doesn't mean God is a male or he's a man in any way. Because God tells us in the Quran, there is nothing like unto his likeness. لَيْسَ كَمِثْلِهِ شَيْءٍ. right? So this is what we imagine. Now here is the problem with your particular understanding of God. You can imagine God or the Paramatma like the way you want, but you know for sure he's not like that. Because the Paramatma is not like what you imagine. You cannot imagine how he is.
We believe in no definition of Paramatma.
So he's the
But why are you imagining him then?
I respect
What is God?
You respect
What
is God in your opinion?
Ultimately,
we all are aiming for
Yeah, but we are not part with the Paramatma. We are creation.
You
That is your belief.
Do you, so that's why we want to understand from your belief. If you believe that you're part of this Paramatma, and the only difference is you somehow have covered up your divinity, your qualities of Paramatma.
Example. To reach Buckingham Palace, we have different routes to reach. Same thing. Universal God is one. Two different religions, we reach there. That doesn't mean my route is correct and your route is wrong.
But I will allow me to tell you why I would disagree. You can't just simply say there are many paths to the divine, because in one of the paths they might say God is someone like this, and I will say God is someone not. Allow me to finish. If they contradict and they saying no, it's okay. You know what? My God is like that. He doesn't have a son, and he has a son. And if you believe, when you have contradictory routes to God, then you can't just simply say it's okay, because the paths themselves are contradictory. So the path to go to God must be the straightest path, not the crooked paths.
There's nothing called, you see, this is a misnomer to think that my path is straight and your path is crooked. This is a totally wrong way.
There's only one correct path.
Okay, that's your belief.
That's
we
your
have a
belief.
different belief. That's okay. Let's
You cannot say that your path is straight and my path is crooked. That's a wrong definition.
But do you agree the path to God must be the straightest, not crooked?
How do you know what is straight?
Sorry?
One second. I don't know. I'm not much of a learned person here.
No worries.
But my life is not a straight path. Right? I have
But-
gone way too many crisscrosses.
But
so I don't know if
no, I
I
understand.
believe that
I
there is
understand
a
you,
straight
but
path to God.
So,
there has to be.
It must be,
Any crooked
naturally
path
inside.
leads away from God.
That's not true.
By the way,
Actually,
it's
you
not true.
realize yourself with crooked path, and if you realize yourself, then I believe you realize God.
So
That's
someone who believes God is something like even detestable thing, you're saying it's okay? God is not insulted?
there is electron wave in every form. You're imagining God to have your own quality.
Gave you life,
If you say that
and
God
if
is your
you
own
think
quality,
your life is
that
a
he
straight
gets
path,
angry,
those
that
two
he
are
gets
not
mad,
exactly the same.
that he is
Look,
going to kill you.
if somebody
then you
calls
are
you
not
something,
what
no,
you're
I understand.
talking
If somebody calls you something, you will feel insulted.
No.
But people call God like a rat. That's an insult, isn't it?
No.
I think
No. Rat has every bit of a value as a human being has.
respectfully take
That's all. A rat,
So-
or a dog, or a cat, or a lion, or a plant, everything.
So you can so God, you can call him anything, right? Anything, even insulting things.
What is insulting to you?
Is there such thing as insult to God?
Somebody else. A rat.
Is there anything that can be insulted to God?
You can call a dog a dog.
No,
but a dog
no,
doesn't feel he's a dog. Dog feels he's
Is
a
there
cat.
any way someone can insult God by anything?
No, you cannot.
So in principle, he says people cannot insult God by anything.
No. There is no insult. What is insult? If
You feel yourself insulted when somebody insults you, and you feel God cannot be insulted.
We have our beliefs.
You're putting words.
Peace to you. Let's go.
Uncle,
But
are you part of God?
we lived in
Yes, we are.
We lived in Dubai for 10 years. I understand.
Do you know much about Islam?
I understand. My children learned Arabic. They know.
So do you read the Quran?
We respect them.
No, do you read the Quran?
No, we don't. We read it when I was young. I read it.
How about reading it now and see if it makes sense?
Maybe I will. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You take care.
Bye.
Bye.